Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
Step two.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without
Keeping
a
it
dope
real.
beat. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Steel. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So, in an effort to kind of streamline what I'm doing today, because I am tired, I'm cutting out all that other extra stuff that I would normally have right about now. You know what today is.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
That's right, it is Friday, which means it's Female Friday. And what I do here is I go and find the best on YouTube of the female artists that are past, present, and future, and submit them to you guys. Do you like them? Do you not like them? When was the first time you heard this, and how did it affect you? So if you are still here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification button, because I am doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So the last one that I'm doing for Female Friday is one that I probably should have done a long time ago. So I am doing Suzanne Vega's Tom's Diner, and not the original acapella kind of bland one, but the one that DNA took and remixed it and added a soul-to-soul beat to it, and then added, other elements to it, and turned it into a worldwide hit. Her original song only made it to number 56 on the British charts and didn't even chart in the United States. When it was redone, it actually made it to, here it is, peaking at number 2 on the UK singles charts and number 5 on the US Billboard 100, and it became a handful of tracks to chart in the top 10 of both the modern rock tracks, number 7, and the Billboard R&B hip-hop tracks, number 10. The remix also reached number 1 in Austria, Germany, Greece, Switzerland. So, she is kissing those guys all the way to the bank, because originally the record company that she was under was going to sue DNA for the remix that they did, and at the one time it was only being released to disc jockeys and clubs to play it and get people out there dancing. So the record company saw that this was going to have some potential money, so as opposed to suing them, they went ahead and bought it from them, and so they could have the remaining portion of whatever distribution or sales that would come from that particular remix version. Smart business thinking, I believe. And so you see, as I told you, where the song actually went, and so much that her next album of remixes didn't put her version, her original version on there. They put this version on there. So, without any further ado, I can say that, but anybody who's heard this song knows this song, and you probably heard even parts of it in other hit songs of the day, recently. Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, that's where that comes from. I didn't know that." So, I want you guys just to know that up front, so when you hear it, it doesn't blow your mind. So now, without any further ado, here is Suzanne Vega featuring DNA and Tom's Diner.
And here we go.
the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk. I open up the paper, there's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head. There's a woman on the outside looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection. And I'm trying not to notice that she's hitching up her skirt, and while she's straightening her stockings, her hair has gotten wet. Oh, this rain, it will continue through the morning as I'm listening to the bells of the cathedral. I am thinking of your voice.
You got the gist of it. That was Suzanne Vega and Tom's Diner featuring DNA. And there's also a longer version of this song, which is the one that you probably would like to have more, because when you're cleaning up the house or when you're doing any type of activity, it's just like being at a club. You don't want that feeling to end. You want it to keep up that energy. And, you know, when you play this song, you do want, you know, all of a sudden it's like, hey, what's happening to my hand? Oh, my hand's running. Oh, come on, let's do it. And that's just what happens with really, really good songs. And so this is really, really one. And I think Suzanne Vega lucked into these guys wanting to pick up her song and do a remix. She was really, really lucky. So, yeah, this was a banger. This was what we considered a banger. And what another article I was reading is that because of, not of this version, but her original song, she became the mother of the MP3, because the guy who was trying to create how to compress audio, you know, into a format like an MP3, he was working on something else, and then he walked down the hallway and heard somebody playing Tom's Diner, the original version, and he was like, I wonder if I could do that. And when he tried to compress it, the music sounded great, but her vocals sounded horrible. So he kept trying and trying and trying until he could get a perfect mixture of music and her vocals, so that her vocals sounded clear, because she has a very clear sounding voice. She enunciates everything. You know exactly what she's saying. So that sometimes is very hard to come by. And so if you go and look and ask who was the mother of MP3s on a Google search engine, you're probably going to come up with Suzanne Vega. So, a little nugget of knowledge for you before we end this Female Friday. So, I thank you have stayed tuned. I really appreciate it when you do watch my videos, at least towards the end. I'm well on my way to 700 subscriptions, and I thank you all. Now, I'm trying to get to my next goal. So, in order for me to do that, I need your help. So, I just need for you guys to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.